Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea, and in today's video, y'all, we are going to be doing a review on this nail company called Lufina. I believe that's how you pronounce it, and this is a beginner acrylic nail set for the nail techs that want to start, or just for the nail techs that want to try out a new company. As a nail technician starting out, my first acrylic kit was from Amazon. It was the one I'll post it on the screen somewhere, where I had all of the products. It had powders, glitters, nail cutters. It had so many things that I was excited to get. And as a nail technician, I do understand that when you start your career, you know, you want to jump in right into the designs and the fun stuff and the encapsulations and the ombre and the airbrush and the hand-drawn designs. It's so many things you want to do when you want to start out and you want to give your clients. But being a nail tech, what I didn't do, and which was my mistake, and I had to learn maybe months into me doing nails, 8 months into me doing nails, is that the key to amazing nails is quality. And the key to quality nails is foundation. And being a nail technician, you want to learn foundation first. You want to learn apex. You want to learn the stress area of a nail. You want to know what you're talking about and what you're doing. So when your clients come, you're giving them good quality nails, and then on top of that, you're giving them amazing designs. So this kit, we're going to see today if it's giving what it's supposed to give, and if a nail tech that's beginning can buy this kit and practice the foundation and stuff like that, and you never know, you may like the products, you may want to buy it again. So let's get into this video. I want to see what's seen on this beginner acrylic set. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so try to unzipper it with these nails. All right, so again, this is the nail company right here that sent me the kit, and we're gonna see if it's worth it. And I do have a code that I will leave in the description box, so you guys can get the code and you can order this kit if you would like, and order it for yourself and, you know, save some money. So it does come with a nail file, which is good. I don't know what grit, it doesn't say what grit it is, but okay, it comes with a nail file. Maybe it's in the instructions that they have given. It comes with a white powder, I'm guessing clear powder, and also a pink, I'm guessing, powder. And usually these are the basic powders to start out as a nail technician, because in the nail industry, people work with gel and they work with colored acrylic as well. So it's good to have a white and a pink, and you know. So it does come with a dap and dish, which is good to use. And this is their monomer, little bottle of monomer. And like I said, again, if you want to just try to do nails and see if you like it, start with the foundation first, because like I said, you don't want to get frustrated if your foundation isn't good, but you give good, you know, designs and stuff like that. So, you know, and it does come with tweezers. I'm not sure why they gave in tweezers, but it did. So let's get into it. I'm excited. Okay, guys, so my apologies. I thought these were instructions, but they're actually nail forms, which is pretty cool. I usually do work with nail tips, but I can try out a form for you guys on one of my nails. So let's get started. These are the products, like I said, they sent, and let's see if this kit is really worth it. I hope it is for my beginner nail techs, and like I said, again, you can use the code down below to get a little discount off of it. So I'm gonna do my right hand, which I have on press-ons. Now I'm gonna take these off, and then we'll get right into it. These are the nails we are working with. Ew. I took off my press-ons. I've had this black regular polish on my nails for a minute now, so these are ugly. We're gonna prep the nails, and yeah, and I'm gonna follow the instructions here. Like it says, wash your hands, trim your nails, remove cuticle, buff the surface of the nail, and then wipe it to get ready for prep. So let's do it. I have polish left on my nails. I'm gonna go in with a sanding band and a medium grit sanding band, and I'm gonna be using the Melody Susie nail drill on the speed of 4. And I'm gonna start back on my middle finger. So I am just going in here and taking off the polish. I can use acetone, but you know, I'm just gonna be putting acrylic on soon, so I'm just working a little bit faster, trying to save me more time. So I'm going in low speed and just removing this polish that I have on my nails and this glue, since I did have on press-ons as well. So just removing this from the nail. Guys, since prep is key, always either after or before I go in with a sanding band, I do go around and nip any dead skin that I have on my nails, because when you remove the dead skin or the cuticle, it's exposing more of the nail plate and you will have longer lasting nails. So like I said, again, with my sanding band, I am going to just go around taking the color off. And when I am prepping, I do like to get close and I go around to remove any dead skin that's still on the nail, close to this right here. And I'm just going around. And I'm taking the color off. I have removed all of the color. Now I'm gonna go in with my cuticle nippers and nip this dead lifted skin off my nails. So I'm going in, I'm just nipping that right off. As you can see, just taking that off, and then I'm gonna go in on the side and get whatever that I missed. So bam, I don't do too much. As you can see on this, I cut the cuticle. Now I'm gonna do this one and I'll show you guys again. Just nip, go up, nip, get that off. Now I do use cuticle nippers, and also I do use cuticle scissors as well, which both I got off Amazon. So I'm just nipping all of this away, since in the instructions it said, you know, prep your natural nails. And now I'm just gonna file the free edge of my nail, and then we will get ready for application. They did provide forms for the beginner nail acrylic kits, but I don't really work with forms, so I am going to also be using tapered square tips that I bought from Amazon, which I will have linked in the description box below. So when you are measuring nails, you have to measure from sidewall to sidewall to make sure that the nail is big enough. It doesn't want to be too big, or for example, if I was to use a number 2 on my pointer finger, it's too big. As you can see, it's touching my skin on the right side, and on the left side, it's too big. But if I cut the sides to the point where, let me cut it and show you, where it's touching each sidewall and it's covering the nail, that should be good enough to go on and to apply. See how that fits a little bit better? Then I can just go in and file the sides to make whatever shape I want to make. So I'm going to be using this one for the pointer finger, and for my middle finger, let's see what number I am. Let's try a 5 for my middle finger, and perfect from sidewall to sidewall. My middle finger is a number 5. So I'm going to be working with these two. Oh, y'all, I didn't put the glue inside the nail kit. The best nail tech goes to... So let's get these. Next, I'm going to go in and cut the nail to the desired length. So I'll do a nice medium length. should be good.
After applying the tips, I'm going in with the file that came in the kit, and I'm just filing the sidewalls to make them a more tapered square look. So this is just what I'm doing on all of the nail tips to try to get that shape really crisp. And this file is really good for shaping as well. I don't know what grit it is, but it's definitely really good for shaping the nails. That's really good that this file does come in the kit, because if you're a beginner nail tech and you want to learn acrylic application and you want to learn how to file the nails, this is a really good nail file to use, you know, just to start and try to get a really nice shape. Now I'm taking a medium grit sanding band and I'm going in blending the nail tip with my natural nail. If you do this and you blend it in really good, most likely your nails will last a longer time because it won't pop off as easily as if the tip isn't blended that really well. So you want to make sure, you know, you're blending in the corners and stuff like that with the natural nail plate, but at the same time you don't want to stay in the same spot to blend the nail. So just bounce around like I'm doing here and blend that tip, honey.
So once we have all of the nails filed and the nail tips are blended in, we are going to go in with dehydrator and primer. And for today's dehydrator and primer for this set, I'm going to be using Bond Aid pH Balance dehydrator, and I'm going to be using Young Nails Protein Bond, which is also both on Amazon. I'll leave all of the products down below I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go in with my dehydrator and we're going to dehydrate these bad boys. Now, dehydrator is basically taking away all of like the oils and, you know, that's in your nail plate. So we're going to dehydrate these. Get the pinky and then we're going to do the thumb. Oh, let me dust the thumb off. I forgot. The thumb always gets left out. Oh my god, like when it comes to me, my thumb is always left out. It's the beaten up one. It's, as you can clearly see, he's the beaten up guy. So I'm gonna go in with 1 coat of dehydrator. Now for primer, I do 2 coats. Young Nails suggest that you should, or I should say recommend that you use 2 coats. So I'm gonna do 2 coats, and I always do 2 coats for my client. So let's go in and prime these bad boys. And I am doing my ring finger on TikTok. So if you want to go to TikTok as well and check out the little clip I'm gonna post of me doing these on TikTok. So let's get the thumb in there. Perfect. And then, wait, I'm gonna go back in for one more. Almost forgot. One more. I'm gonna skip the ring finger for right now. And then the thumb. All right, now time for acrylic. They sent us 3 colors. We have clear, pink, and a white, and I'm gonna be using all 3 today. So, they also sent us some brushes, and we're gonna try this out, okay? The only brush that I bought from Amazon is, oh my goodness, what is it called? Panna, I believe I'm saying it right, Panna brush. So I'm guessing these are their, we're gonna get into the acrylic. So the company Lofuna, I hope I'm saying it right. They sent a white, pink, and a clear. We're gonna be using all 3 today to see what's really tea, see what's really going on, because on their packaging, I'm guessing that they have other colors as well. So if these do work really well, I would highly recommend buying the colors as well, because like I said, again, these are acrylic nails, and with acrylic nails, you want to have a foundation. At the end of the day, you know, you want the cute nails, but at the same time, you want some good quality, long-lasting nails. So this is the monomer we're going to be working with. It's their monomer, and it is EMA, which is really good. So we love that for the company. Already starting out 10 out of 10 stars as far as, you know, the kit, because like all you need to do is really, if you don't want to use the forms, you can just get tips, and they gave you a file, which if you do not have a nail drill, you can substitute the nail drill for a file. So if that makes sense, I'm going to now cut this monomer out and see if it's definitely strong. It's definitely strong. I'm gonna pour it in there a little bit. Definitely strong. Reminds me of Mia's Secret monomer. That's very strong, and this one is very strong as well. So I'm gonna probably use the most biggest brush, which is this one, and as you can see, it's very pointy. So I'm just gonna try to break it in here. Usually all the brushes come really hard and stuff like that, so you gotta like kind of break it in. There we go. Break it in, break it in. Okay. So we're gonna go in on the first nail, which is my pointer, with clear acrylic, and that's good that they have it sealed so it's not flying anywhere. But now it's time to get this bad boy out, which is, come on, get out. Oop. Okay, there we go. So this is the clear. And before I do any type of nails, I always do kind of like swirl it to make sure it's all mixed. Now, when I am doing nails, this is just me and how I work. I start my first bead at the top of the nail tip. So I do 1, 2, which this right here is a stress area between the nail tip and the natural nail. Right here in this middle is the stress area, and then the last bead is my cuticle bead. So let's see if we can pick up a nice bead using this brush. So I'm gonna go in, wipe off one of the sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, this is the bead. It's not perfect, but let's try. Put it on there, and since it's still a little bit cloudy, I'm gonna go in, get some more monomer. So I like how it's sitting still, it's not going nowhere, and as you can see, I'm moving it, it's not moving. So okay, that's really, you know, rare, because usually the liquid can either be going, you know, all over the place, or it could just be sitting depending on the temperature of your nail room, so, or where you're working. So I'm just patting it, and I'm pushing it up, but I'm patting it and moving it upwards. So let's clean this up, move it upwards, move it upwards. Okay. If I did have a bigger brush, if it was like the size of maybe this one, I would say, because comparing the two, this one is way much smaller. So of course I'm going to pick up smaller product. So with this nail, I am going to just do one more right here on the side to fill in the side a little bit, to make sure that the sides have enough product as well. So I'm just gonna pat it in and then just drag it down on both sides. It's definitely not crystal clear, but it doesn't say that, so that's okay, because it didn't state that it was a crystal clear, because crystal clear doesn't really have air bubbles, and this one has air bubbles, if you can see. But okay, let's go in for the middle bead. Okay, definitely picked up a better bead this time. Definitely better. I'm gonna put it right on the stress area right here. Okay, and I love how it's just sitting. Look at it. Look at that. Beginner nail techs, y'all better hop on it. And I'm just patting it, patting it, patting it. Okay, and then I'm gonna drag it down. I'm gonna drag it down and blending it with the first bead as much as I can because it started to settle. So just trying to blend it as best as I can. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Nice. I'm just gonna put one more bead at the top right here so everything can be even with the second and the first bead. You want everything to be even. I'm gonna flip my nail over this way so I can also see what's going on and making sure that both sides are getting a nice even amount of product. So see? Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit on this edge right here, just so that I can get some product. All right, so now let's go in for the cuticle bead. So I'm gonna get a smaller bead than I did the first time, and you see I have this big gap to fill. So I'm gonna put it on the nail, let it sit, and then I'm gonna push it up to the cuticle, push it up, push it up, push it up, making sure it's not going anywhere, and then I'm gonna drag it down. Drag it down. Clean this up. Clean up the sides. Pat, pat, pat. Make sure you're patting the sides so you don't have thick sides. So when you go into file, it's very easy to just go in and file. And look at that, guys. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. And sorry if I sound a little bit under the weather. It's just my nose is a little stuffy. So I'm just making sure that, guys, look at that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice. Figure let's go in with the white. Now, white is tricky, guys, because a lot of white powders, they can be pigmented and some of them aren't pigmented. So we're gonna see if this one is nice and pigmented. I'm gonna mix it up again to make sure the powders are all mixed, and let's go in. First bead, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nice bead. Let's place her down on the tip. Very pigmented so far. Very pigmented. We're gonna push everything up, make sure the sides are getting covered with acrylic. Make sure the sides are getting covered. We're gonna push it up, push it up, push it up. push it up, push it up. Y'all, I'm shook. I am freaking shook. Look at the powder. Look at how pigmented. Oh, wow. Super pigmented. Wow. Wow, guys. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be my stress area bead. So I'm gonna place it right there. I'll let it settle in to its new home, I should say. This white is very pigmented. The sides, don't forget to pat the sides. Okay. Nice. Nice. And then we're gonna go in with the cuticle bead. Let it get settled in its new home. Push it down, push it down. And then gonna kind of try to hold my nail down so it can all just fall in place. Bam. Beginners, hop on this nail kit ASAP. ASAP. Look at that. Look at that. Clean. Clean. And you can move it. You can work with it. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's the white, guys. That's the white. The pink acrylic, which is going to go on my thumb. So let's do this again, guys. We're gonna start with the tip, wetting my brush, taking a little bit off on one side. 1, 2, 3. This is the first bead I'm gonna be working with. So I'm gonna start all the way up here on the top. And then I'm moving it around. Moving it around, bringing it up, making sure I'm getting the sides. And then I'm going to bring it up. Now, like I said again, this brush is definitely way smaller, so it's not going to pick up the biggest bead, but that's okay. As long as you can work with it, it should be fine. Because then at this point, you're not picking up too much. You're just picking up, you know, just the right amount, and then you just add more whenever you want to go back. So that's one bead, and then let's go back in again. with another bead. I'm gonna put it right here. And this one I may do a few beads just because I want to have a good apex on my nail. And I love how it doesn't move anywhere. It's literally not going nowhere. I'm controlling it. Going in with another bead. And right on top of it, gonna bring it over. And it's literally not even moving.
Guys, at this point in the video, I'm very much satisfied with this acrylic beginner kit. This acrylic powder is amazing. Look how it's easy to work with. It's not runny. It isn't going everywhere. It's not too dry. It's literally the perfect consistency to work with if you're a beginner nail tech. I do recommend if you want to pick up bigger beads, then maybe get a bigger brush. But besides that, this beginner kit is amazing. And I'm definitely going to go on Amazon and order their white because it's the most purest white I've ever worked with. And I've been doing nails for a year and going on 8-9 months now. And their white is the best white I've ever worked with. And that's on everything, guys. I'm so serious.
Here is application for all of the nails. So after I do my acrylic, I go in with a file, and this is where I hand file and I smooth out, you know, the top of the nail and stuff like that. So I'm gonna file all of these nails now with the file that they gave me, and we're gonna see what crisp shape we can get with this file. Well, not shape, but you know how crisp we can get these nails. But guys, I'm really impressed with this coverage. First of all, the color, this white, look how pigmented it is. I do have to, you know, file it and stuff like that, but guys, this white, very much pigmented, very much it's giving. These are giving so far. So let's see how the shape is going to be after I file.
Now I'm going in with the sanding band to go around and seal the cuticles and also smooth out this acrylic application. So this part was really easy. After hand filing, the shape came out really nice and sharp for this file that came in the kit. So 10 out of 10 so far. I will say the white is very pigmented. Now with the white acrylic, I will next time cap it with clear acrylic just so when I'm filing, it's not taking away from the white color, because I realize that happens with white acrylic. I've had different brands, and still when I file, the color will kind of fade away, and in some spots it'll get darker. So I do recommend for the white acrylic to clear it, but they do say with colored acrylic to clear with white so the pigment doesn't change. But that's easy to do, and I'm very satisfied with all these powders. Highly recommend for beginner nail techs. 10 out of 10 so far. Here's after filing and sealing the cuticle. I'm very happy with the shape and the file that they did provide. And here's the end result, guys. I did a cute Valentine's Day set. I actually did the design on live on TikTok, which you guys should follow me on there as well, so you guys can be in my lives when I'm on. So happy with these nails, guys. I'm happy with this acrylic beginner set. It's very much affordable. $16.98, guys. You cannot beat that. And there's also a 20% off code that I will leave in the description box so you guys can order it and try it out. Let me know how you guys work with it and how you guys feel about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day, and make sure you subscribe and like.